Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. This is the captain speaking.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎收听机长广播，我是可乐教官。今天的录音时间是10月12号的傍晚5点。然后我今天的节目比较特别，我们今天有一位特别来宾，他的名字叫 Jordan， 然后他是从 UK 过来的，我喜欢说 UK 啦，但是等一下我让他自我介绍多一点。然后他来台湾蛮多年的，那他现在是跟我一起工作，然后我们在帮助一些我们的学生能够考进各大航空公司。好，那我们今天的节目呢会以英文为主，然后我今天想用英文，其实Jordan 他的中文是很好的，那我今天想用英文的原因是因为我想要让大家知道说我们大概要能够考进航空公司需要的英文水平大概是一个什么程度，大概就是今天我的等级就是差不多应该就是绝对足够，可能再稍微差一点也还可以，那比我好的话是绝对是 OK 的。好，那Jordan, so welcome to my channels, and would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure thing. So yeah, everything you said in your introduction in Chinese I understood pretty well. So thank you for that introduction. Yeah, my name's Jordan. I come from Scotland, UK. I was born in England, so I don't mind saying UK, but yeah. So, but for everyone out there, if you meet someone and you're not sure if England or Scotland, be very careful.
Yes.
Be very careful what you say. So, I'm from Scotland, born in England, so I don't mind saying UK.
Yeah. But my question will be, so UK will be like the both of them, right?
Yeah, okay. So this is a clarification.
Yes.
The UK is 4 countries.
Yes.
It's England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales put together.
Yes.
So England is a part of the UK.
Yes.
Scotland is a part of the UK.
Yes.
But Scotland is not part of England.
Yes.
If you say
definitely,
UK,
yeah.
we might be understanding. If you say England, okay, we'll be angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially for Scottish, right?
Of course. Yeah. Anyone not English will be angry. Yeah. So if you want to be safe, maybe say Irish. We all like the Irish.
So,
yeah.
So for the Taiwanese we say 英国, right? 英国 is UK.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for UK actually it's like a four state, right?
More or less, yes. We all have local parliaments, but we all have one big government, and they all meet up in a big government in London.
Yeah. You know, one thing I learned recently that before we always say countries, but then recently because right now I fly in Europe, so I figure out they use more states than countries.
Oh.
They use states this term to replace countries. Right. It's quite it's these new terms to me. So
that's quite new for me. Actually.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I thought it's like it's like maybe it's like a legal terms or something.
Okay.
So because just now you said countries, so for you it's countries.
Yeah, we typically refer to them as countries. Some people will argue they're not really countries, but we have the same passport. I'll tell you that. We have a British passport, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That's the full name of the UK.
Okay.
So we have the same passport, but we all believe we are 4 separate countries.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
So that's the gist of it. Okay.
Oh, that's new to me.
You do have to be very careful of what you say, because some people don't care. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get upset. But some people take it very seriously.
Because you're born in England, so for you are okay with that.
I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. And my grandparents are Welsh, actually.
Okay.
So I've lived and I have family in all parts of UK. So we kind of say now, like, I think younger people these days don't care as much. We think the world is getting too small. Why fight?
Yeah.
Why fight?
I agree. Yeah. So we make things too complicated.
Yeah. Why just be friends? Just be friends. So.
But I already asked you many times, but just curious, why your accent is more like American accent, right? To be honest, if you spoken like Scottish,
no,
I won't work with you. To be honest, I have been there. I could understand Scottish. Their English is like totally another language to me.
It really is. It is for us. Don't worry. yeah, this is a long story too, and if you set up an English accent, I'm okay with that because I like the English accent. If you say American accent, I'm not as happy with that. but you're not the only one.
I would say that you are like in the middle. You are not so British accent, and you are not so American. You are like in between, but definitely Scottish, zero Scottish. What happened to you?
Living in different countries.
Yeah.
Born in England, but I moved to Scotland when I was about 4, and then my mum's English, but my stepdad was Scottish. And I'll tell you the story. This is the truth. When I met him, I couldn't understand.
Really?
I couldn't understand the word he said. So I kind of thought to myself, okay, I'm going to keep my English accent.
Yeah.
And I tried to keep my English accent for as long as I could. So up until maybe 15, I just kept it as English. And then I think around 15, I kind of tried to pick up on the Scottish accent. But by the time I'm 15, it's too late. And I think I watched a lot of American TV shows, like you know, like everybody. Everyone watches American TV shows and movies these days. So I grew up watching a lot of that. I used to call these pants.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
I learned this is trousers.
Yes.
When I work in Europe.
Yeah, we call it. So you can't see, but I'm pointing at my trousers. So I call them pants in the UK one time. Yeah. My friends all laughed at me. Yeah. Because pants are underwear in the UK. So
I see.
I used a lot of American terms growing up.
Oh wow!
So I think just Americanism is spreading. Yeah, everyone's speaking American these days.
I learned another words since I work in Europe. The drivers in
Sheffield.
Something like that. Chauffeur something.
Chauffeur.
Chauffeur. Yeah. Chauffeur. Yeah. I learned that terms when I work in
Yeah, so that's a French word though, not English, right?
Oh really? Yeah, but
it's from French.
Because in Taiwan we teach American English, so I never learned these words. We use driver and pants.
Pants, yeah.
So first time when I go to my company to pick up the uniform, they say, they say, what's your size of trousers? I said, what is trousers? And then I try to start looking for Google Translate. It's okay, this is pants.
Pants,
yeah, this is uniform pants.
I used to call them pants as well until my friends made fun of me for that. Yeah. It's just. You're not the only person to say that. Even Scottish people, English people, a lot of people say I sound American. But also, I think when I'm like in this environment, not with Scottish friends, I speak in a more neutral term.
Oh yeah,
neutral way.
I would say that you are like neutral. Yeah,
very neutral.
Neutral, yes.
If I'm back in Scotland or if I'm drinking, that's a different story. So get me drunk and you'll hear me Scottish.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I joke. Do I sound more Scottish when I'm drunk because that's natural, or do I sound Scottish because I'm drunk? Right? Yeah.
Maybe
which one is it?
Maybe we bring back your blood.
I think it's both actually. Maybe
Okay.
So as long as people understand me, that's all I care about. Yeah, that's the important thing. So I'm liking it here in Taiwan though. I do have to speak more neutral so everyone can understand me. But saying that, I've met plenty of Scottish teachers here who teach in a Scottish accent. And they do pretty fine actually.
Yeah,
they do okay. I'm happy to be here though in Taiwan. So thank you for inviting me to teach here.
So how many years you been in Taiwan?
8 years now.
Oh wow.
8 years. I remember the date exactly. It was August the 15th, 2017, and I landed about 5 p.m. in Hualien, actually. I went from Hong Kong
to Hualien.
To Hualien. I skipped Taipei.
Wow.
I skipped Taipei completely and just went straight to Hualien. It was great.
I would say not many people, first airport is in Hualien.
I was a bit surprised myself, actually. I'll be honest. It was the cheapest flight out of Hong Kong.
Oh, that's why.
I was checking for flights and I was like, Hualien, cool.
Did you surprise that when you landed in Hualien? So, what's this?
I had no clue at all. I did not prepare a single thing. I just said, book a flight to Hualien, and I left the airport. From the security gate to the entrance was like 30 seconds. I was surprised by that, and I went out the doors, and I was just blown away. Like the sun was setting, and I remember sun was just going down, and they have these big giant mountains right in front of the airport.
True. Yes.
And I just stopped there. I just stood there for like 5-10 minutes, just you know, admiring it. It was so beautiful. And I think literally from that moment, I just fell in love with Taiwan. It's a beautiful country.
I didn't expect you to say beautiful. I thought you gonna say, holy shit, where is it?
Well, a little bit too. A little bit like, oh wow, this really is the countryside.
Yeah.
No,
yes.
well actually I lived in Korea, Seoul for 3 months before that,
yeah.
and Hong Kong for 2 weeks. So
yeah.
I think I needed a break from the city.
I see.
I was actually happy to go to Hualien and just kind of recuperate and just kind of get away from the chaos. So just being in Hualien, if anyone's like stressed out or needed time away from the city, go to Hualien. That's like where you go to feel better.
You know, I actually, for me, I'm quite familiar with Hualien because, you know, I have an aircraft in, you know, light sports in Hualien. So I visit Hualien for many, many times. And each time, 1 2 days is perfect for me. It's like a getaway. You know? But for me, I couldn't stay Hualien for a long time.
No.
That would be too countryside.
I think after living in Taipei, I think the same now actually. It's Taipei is way too convenient. It's so easy here.
And I would say one thing special for Taipei, you know, I visit almost 50 countries right now. And one thing special for Taipei, you know, from Taipei city center, for example, Taipei 101, the most modern part of Taipei, and just 30 minutes, you can go to ocean, you know, like Danshui or Beihaian. You know? And another 30 minutes, you can go to mountain, you know, Yangmingshan.
Yeah.
So that is quite special in this world, actually, on this planet.
It is, It is even
from city center.
It is actually, and I think people are surprised. Like not only that, like right next to 101 is a mountain. Shangshan, you know, Elephant Mountain.
Like, like, it's like wildlife.
Yes. Literally a 10-minute walk from the tallest building in the world, and this amazes me that from 2006 to 2008. Taipei 101 was the tallest building in the world.
Yes.
That blows my mind, that because, like you say, just right next to it, there's like countryside and a mountain. You can just be within 30 minutes, just be in complete nature. So I think that's why one reason I've stayed for so long is like it's modern and lots of great technology and convenient. But when you want to get away from all of that, it's just take a train, take a bus.
True.
You're in the complete countryside, nobody around. And you can just enjoy.
I visit so many countries, and then I still prefer to keep my home base, my home in Taiwan, because this part is kind of, I couldn't leave this place, you know, especially, you know, I'm a night owl, so I'm a night person. So, for example, 4 a.m. when I'm hungry, I can get the food in Taipei, but
I love that.
Usually I starving in some countries. You know, there's one time I have an interview for Lao Airlines before I work for Cambodia, and I have an interview in Lao Airlines. I got the job actually, but I didn't take the offer because I was starving in Laos. Their capital is Vientiane, and then I couldn't get any food after 10 p.m.
Wow.
All shops, including convenience store, closed 10 p.m.
Convenience store too.
So first night I was starving. So I'm so hungry. But it's not concierge. It's like front desk of the hotel.
Reception.
Closed. Reception closed.
Closed too.
Oh. There's no room service, and the convenience store, I tried to Google Map. There's nothing.
Wow.
Even the taxi closed, and they shut down the service.
Oh my God.
So there's nothing.
Nothing at all. Yeah.
So I was starving, and okay, thank you, but no thank you, but no thank you. Then I choose to go to Cambodia, because Cambodia they can still get the food after 10 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. So they're more convenient.
Compared to Laos, yes.
Compared to Laos, I do. When I lived in Hualien, I met a lot of people from Taipei when I lived there, because I worked in a wee hostel, guest house, and everyone from Taipei said, "Oh yeah, Taipei is so convenient." And I was kind of thinking, like, come on, it can't be that good. And then after 3 months in Hualien, I moved here, and I think after 1 week, I'm just like, oh, I get it. Yeah, this is amazing. So now I'm living here. I do find it hard to think about leaving here now. It's too convenient. Like I've done the same thing. I'm a night owl. Sometimes I can't sleep at night, and I just go out at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., grab a drink, grab something to eat. And most importantly, not only that, it's safe to do that.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm
Safety.
I'm from the UK. I've lived in Belgium for a year, and some of these countries, like you just can't really go outside at nighttime. Certain areas you really can't even go at nighttime. So that's the one thing I've never, in my 8 years being here, like felt scared.
Yeah,
never had to worry about my phone being stolen.
I totally agree.
So it's convenient and safe. It's incredible. Like no other country. In my opinion,
I totally agree. I remember a few years back I visited Paris, and then that time I just got my new iPhone 5. I still remember. Yeah, and then I just got my new iPhone 5 for like 2 days, and I visit Paris, and the pocket pickers, they are gypsy. Little boy gypsy, and there are 3 of them approached to me, show me the signboard. They say French. I couldn't understand anything. And then another young boy, he just picked my phone from my pocket. But luckily I found out.
Okay.
And then I yelled, "You stop!" And then he was like scared. I'm so angry. He was scared because he's really young. It's like maybe like 10 or 8. So he just slowly put my phone on the edge of the bridge, and they just run away. So I still managed to keep my phone.
Wow!
I was so lucky. Brand new phone.
I didn't know that. You've never told me that story before.
Yeah. So I learned one thing that when I visit all these countries like Turkey, Germany, and all these countries, anyone approach to me, I will step back. I will keep distance, safety distance.
Use zips in your pockets, right? I got these zips in pockets. Right? You gotta use these.
And
keep
then
safe.
I when they approach to me, I just say, okay, no thank you, because those people they approach to you, they want your money in some ways.
You can tell, right?
Yeah,
you
in some ways.
And you've learned from experience, right? And we say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, right? True. That's good terms.
If you get tricked again, well, now you know. You should know by now. That's definitely something that's great here. So.
Especially when you travel a lot and then you learn many things. There, there's one trick in Turkey. It's really funny. The guy, one guy will walking in front of you, and he's like, he will drop something. There's a brush for polish the shoes, and the guy he will drop his the brush in front of you, and then you will say, "Okay, sir, you're a brush," and then he, "Okay, thank you." He will say, "Thank you," and they say, "Sir, so in a reply, I will polish your shoes for you," and then he will polish your shoes for you, and then he will ask your money. That's a trick for Turkish.
Wow! Did they try that on you?
Did
it work?
Luckily, I went with my colleague, and when I hand over the brush to these guys, and my colleague just say, "Hey, let's go." Yeah. I will tell you why. Let's go.
He just said, "Keep walking."
Yeah, and then he said he got the
scam.
No, he got this scam. He paid. He paid some money.
He had to pay before.
Yeah.
You learn from experience, but that's literally the thing. I've never had that problem in Taiwan. I've had the opposite. I've actually had the opposite problem of almost like people being too nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've had a situation. One time, I wanted to go to Jofen, and it was quite late. It was like 8 or 9 p.m. And I just decided I'm going to go to Jofen tonight. Went to Songshan bus station. There was no buses. See a taxi driver. I'm like, "Hey, can you take me to Jofen?" And he's like, "Jofen's closed. Nothing's there. Nothing's open. Why would you go to Jofen now?" And I'm like, "I just want to go." And he's like, "No." He pulls out his phone and shows me CCTV of Jofen. It's like, "You see, it's all closed. It's closed. You don't need to go." And I'm like, "It's okay. I'll pay you money. I'm going to pay you money. I'll pay you money. Take me to Jofen." And he wouldn't let me. He's like, "No, it's closed. Stay in a hotel nearby and go tomorrow morning."
So he refused to take your money.
He wouldn't take me. Yeah, he wouldn't take me there, and he just took somebody else to go. I'm like, "Oh my God! Like, it's like they're the opposite. I've never had this problem. So yeah, anyone who's interested in coming to Taiwan, our listeners, is really like, you have to come. It's a great place, great for traveling and living. And whether you're solo traveling or with friends or as a family, it's a great place. So Taiwan, that's like my story pretty much, like why I came to Taiwan. And so I'm glad to have this experience.
Yeah, but why you choose Taiwan in the first place? My government not really good for marketing Taiwan.
That's one thing.
My government is terrible about this. So, but why you choose Taiwan? How did you found us?
It didn't. It found me. Well, that's the funny thing. It's like, it's a long story of I think, for like you say, before I came to Taiwan, most foreigners don't know Taiwan too well. Most Westerners, all we know is a little problem, right? We know about a particular problem, and that's kind of all we know. Nowadays, people know about it, but back then, I came here in 2017, around that time, 2014, 2015, it wasn't very well known. But when I went to Korea before here, I was working in a hostel, youth hostel, and my co-worker was Taiwanese. And sometimes his friends would come to Korea and stay in our hostel. They would come to watch Blackpink and Twice. Okay. And they were just very friendly. I was learning Chinese because I was interested in China. And they were very friendly. They kept giving me food. They didn't speak English too well, but they were still very friendly. And I thought they were very funny people. And I thought, wow, if Taiwanese people abroad are this funny and friendly, then I guess the people in Taiwan will be even funnier. That's one reason. And when I was traveling, I asked every person I met this question. I asked them, do you like your country? That was one question I always asked. And everybody kind of says, well, yeah, I have to, but not really. I don't really like it. And I have to say, Taiwanese people were the only people to really and truly mean it when they said yes. They said yes, and they gave me 100 different reasons why they like it. They were the only people who could do that. And I thought that was amazing. Because everyone was like, I guess I have to, but not really. They were the only people to do that. Yeah. And also, I think I knew it had a good mixture of culture and history. Like East Asian culture, whilst also being quite chill and friendly, right? Compared to Japan, it's very stressful. And quite strict, same as Korea. Maybe Southeast Asia is a bit too relaxed. I wanted somewhere in between, and I feel like Taiwan, from what I learned and experienced, is the perfect balance of, they like to work, it's quite strict, quite stressful, but also they can relax and be quite fun. It's a good balance of everything, really.
Okay, yeah, true.
So many reasons, actually.
If you compare to Japan, Korea, we are kind of in the middle,
Kind of in the middle,
true. I couldn't say that. I couldn't say no.
It's a good balance.
Yeah. True.
So that's it. Pretty much,
like you say, we can always find something we like here. Like for me, I like I can find the food at the night. Everybody can find their own reason.
Yeah. That's a very good point, actually. Every foreigner I've met here, and when you meet a foreigner, the question is, don't ask them why did you come here, because all of us are going to be like, I don't know. I get, they kind of just turn up here somehow. The best question is like, why did you stay? Because, like you said, most of us kind of just come here because maybe we go to Japan or Korea or China first, and then we're like, I guess I've not been to Taiwan yet. I guess I'll go to Taiwan. That's legit one reason. And then for everybody, there's a different reason why. Many reasons why. And you're right. There's something for everybody here. For me, it's history. I like history and politics. It's a very good place to learn here. So it's very fun. It's very fun here.
Yeah, I think I can understand a little bit more about you recently because I got a job offer from Europe, and tomorrow I will fly to Beijing to see to visit the embassy to get my residence permit. And they will give after I got the residence permit, and I can get their working permit. So I'm kind of in your shoes right now, Okay, like a foreigner working in another countries.
You're going down
a lot of documents.
It's quite difficult. Maybe what are you? Can you say like which country you're going to?
Not yet, not quite yet. Okay. But I would say like in the north north of the Europe.
Okay, yeah, Northern Europe.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
It's early days.
belong to Schengen,
Okay.
Schengen countries.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, well, early days, right? Can I ask, like, why don't you, why don't you work in Taiwan instead?
Because right now, since you work with me, then you know that we are doing quite good in these markets. We have a lot of students, and we are helping a lot of students succeed in their cadets interviews. So I would say I'm too high profile in Taiwanese right now. Yeah, so I cannot work in Taiwan for Taiwanese airlines, and especially since I work in Europe airlines, I learn more about their cultures, and I figure that my personality is more suitable to European styles. Yeah, for them, for European, airline is being a pilot is just a job. You pay me money, I fly. You don't pay me, I don't fly.
Yeah.
So that's why there are so many strikes in Germany, in France.
Oh,
yeah.
They love the strikes.
For them, you pay me, I fly for you. If you don't pay, you don't pay me well, I will strike.
Yeah.
So this is job. But for Taiwanese, you never see any pilot strike.
You never see anybody strike.
Because we are not allowed. I will say we are not allowed. Because if you go strike, the company will mark you. They will put a mark on your head. And because we have to be in simulator every 6 months. So 6 months later, hey, you will lose your job. And they will fail you in simulators.
Wow.
Yeah, so this part, this is something I'm not so enjoying in Taiwanese markets. And in my current, I just quit. So in my previous airlines, when we do the simulators, you feel fair. Yeah, I won't say easy, but it's fair. So the instructor will mark the thing you didn't do good, and then he will discuss with you, and he want to see you are better. You are a better pilot in the next time. But in Taiwan, it's more like you are not allowed to make mistake. But it's not human nature, because we are human. We decide to make mistake.
Yeah.
The God designed us to we are like all the humans, we make mistake.
Right.
How many do you know when we are flying the aircraft, the question is that are you gonna to make mistake? No, the question is how many mistakes you gonna to make this trip. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
They are for each flights, both are pilots, both of them they make mistake. But the question is how we correct it, how we found it and correct it. So it's the funny thing is, even though that we have so many systems, we have so many SOP procedures to prevent we making mistake, but we still make mistake. So the question is how many we make in one trip. Yeah.
And also like making sure that they're not that big, and how do you fix them?
Yeah. So
that's one thing I teach in my classes is like the question like, what weaknesses do you have? Some people say I don't have any. It's like, there's no such thing. You can't
no,
do that.
Yeah, no. That this is one thing very important for interviewing during the cadets. All the interviews. Even me. I just got offer from my new companies, and the first thing is they ask me, what's your advantage and weakness?
The first thing.
This.
Wow.
Of course, first one is can you introduce yourself, and then the next one will be how do you think your advantage and weakness.
Wow.
That's the
very big question.
That's the this like it's like they must ask.
Must ask it, yeah.
Because they don't want you are to if somebody say, oh, I don't have weakness, trust me.
That's your weakness then.
Yeah, trust me. They won't hire you. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because it's like it's quite a common thing. People think if you pretend you don't have a weakness, they'll be okay. But
yeah, but in aviation, this you must have a weakness.
You must do, yeah. Everyone has one.
So you have to review yourself and find out which weakness you have, and they want to hear that you knew your weakness, and they want to hear that you know how to.
And how to overcome those weaknesses.
Overcome,
like
that's good. That's good
terms.
terms. Yeah. I will say I will gonna to use mitigate.
Mitigate.
Yeah.
It's the same word. Mitigate's like perhaps a more. It's a fancy word.
Yeah, first fancy words of overcome. Yeah, because Airbus we like to use mitigate.
Mitigate. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Mitigate and overcome. I guess they have a slightly different meaning.
Yeah,
overcome means like. Almost like get rid of.
Yeah, but mitigate is like reduce.
Yeah, almost like reduce or avoid in a way.
Yeah,
it's both can be used interchangeably. Yeah. Mitigate's a more professional word. If you're in TOEIC or in an interview, use mitigate.
Nice word. my English, Airbus, they teach me a lot of English. They like to use fancy words.
Of course.
Yeah. So mitigate. So for when we are doing the before takeoff and before landing, we need to have a briefing. So briefing is like two pilot discussion, discussing about what's gonna happen later. So for example, when we are parking, when you guys are passenger boarding to the aircraft, we will discuss. Okay, so today we use this runway, and we're gonna to taxi like this. And this is our takeoff speeds, blah, 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 blah. And at the end, the person flying, he will say, okay, so what's our threats today? So what things will it's our threats. So another guy will say, okay, I think the threats will be fatigue if we fly at night or it's like red eye flights. So today it will be gonna to be fatigue, or today will be we have some aircraft issues. For example, this system is not working. Maybe it's a threat. And then the guy will say, okay, so this is the way we mitigate the threats. So this is a fancy word introducing from Airbus.
It's a very good word to use. I love it actually.
Yeah.
I'll say kind of one thing, because I'm interested in that topic. Of course, is like human errors are a big concern for airlines, because correct me if I'm wrong, it's about 80% of all aviation accidents are based on human error, right? Yeah,
I think the number I saw is similar. I saw 70%, so 70-80%. Yeah, it's similar.
It's more than 50.
Yeah, so it's a lot. Actually, it's a lot.
It means most mistakes and accidents that happen in aviation are because of humans.
Yes.
So, maybe could you explain what's the difference between a human error and perhaps like a technical error?
Like I said, as a human, we make mistake. So the topic, the focus right now in aviation is that how we stop when we make mistake, how we stop this leading to disasters like incident or accidents. And they are. So we have these systems to prevent we making mistake. For example, couple months ago, the one airlines in Taiwan, they make some minor mistake during the descent. I would say approach, and it's like a last stage to landing, and then they didn't figure out automation. I mean, I would say they distracted, so they are kind of diving into the ground. But we have a new system called GPWS. So it's like a warning system when you are too close to the ground, or your closure rate to the ground is too fast, or your sink rate is too high. So the system will say pull up, or if you forgot to lower the gear, there was a gear too low gear, or you forgot to lower the flap, they say too low flap. So this system triggered. And the pilots get this warning, and they go around. They climb back to certain height, and they come back for landing a second time. So this system helping pilots to find out we made some stupid mistake. Of course, both pilots lost their job.
Wow.
Yeah, but at least they are alive.
Yeah, of course. Wow, it's
20 years ago, they will die.
20 years ago, you mean before we had GPWS?
Yeah, before this. So
GPWS is meaning ground proximity warning system,
yes.
Right?
This system introduced like 80s, I think.
80s, yeah.
So yeah, maybe 40 years ago they will die.
Yeah.
Because 70s, 80s, there are so many aircraft, flying into the ground because of mistake, because of pilots make mistake. So they figure out, why pilot fly a totally fine aircraft, perfectly working machines into the mountains. Then they figure out, okay, we as a pilot, we made mistake. We are human, we made mistake, and then that's the system they introduced.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like one solution, and you're saying to try and mitigate, not nice word again, mitigate these human errors. We have to implement technical systems.
Yeah.
To help manage that. Then.
Yes.
Are there any things like perhaps like training they can do, or other systems they might do to fix?
Like since you're talking about the system and mechanic, actually a lot of times as a pilot, as a human, we made a mistake because of some system fail. So for example, certain system not working today, but it's still kind of okay to fly. So we will be dispatched under certain spatial procedures. So we need to do some procedures to fly this not perfect aircraft, and then our workload become higher than normal. So we are distracted by these systems. We need to do the procedures, so our workload higher, and then maybe the weather is not good, and maybe we are delayed because we need to do procedures. So we delayed, and then sometimes we delayed. Then the cabin crew will come. Captain, can you do the PA to passenger? Explain why we delayed. So we distracted by the cabin crew. So many things accumulate together, and then as a human, we will distracted. We are not like a machine. We don't do always perfect. Then that leads to incident or accident. This already happened many times.
I heard that's called the Swiss cheese theory, right?
Oh yeah, that's Swiss cheese theory.
Many
yes.
small minor mistakes adding up together, accumulating, and eventually causing a major crash.
Yeah. This theory is like Taiwanese, we don't eat cheese a lot, so maybe for Taiwanese it's a bit difficult to explain. But try to imagine. Try to imagine. Those cheese, they have small holes in the cheese. So we slice each cheese, and then usually these cheese holes are not aligned, so we cannot see through the holes, right? But each of these cheese is one cheese, meaning like one independent event. For example, today we have some failures, system failures. So this is one event. And another event maybe today is a red eye fly. So pilot is already tired. So many different independent events, but in somehow they will align each others, and then we can see through the holes. So this means that all these independent events introduce an incident or accident. So if we can turn one of these events, then we can stop this chain of these chains. So that's the topic in aviation. We need to stop this chain.
So it's pretty much, it's never just like one big thing. It's just many small things causing one big crash.
Then we need to stop this crash by stop either of these independent events. So for example, if this aircraft is some system not working, so if this company can make this aircraft more reliable, the maintenance, they can make the aircraft more reliable. Maybe then this event's gone. So this switch will never align. Yeah. So this is kind of topic in aviation right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Just fixing all these small problems then. Yeah.
Just one.
Just one. Oh,
Yeah.
fixing one at a
Just
time.
one. Yeah. You don't have to be perfect, but as long as you can fix either of them, then this event's gone.
Okay.
This incident gone.
Wow. So just fixing one will fix this big crash.
Of course. That's why we always try to mitigate small things. Yeah.
I think one example I use when I'm teaching, usually in English conversation class I have, is depending on the class, we might just talk about a crash, either a recent crash or a crash from a long time. And this topic comes up a lot. Like we talk about the Tenerife air disaster quite often because it's the single worst aviation disaster. It's the single largest loss of life, and that's exactly a perfect example of that. You know, we won't go into it today, but yeah, if you want to study any kind of crash, guys, just read about the Tenerife air disaster, and you're going to see so many smaller problems which accumulate to one larger problem, and many human errors, many technical problems. Weather played a part in it. So I just recommend reading that, guys. I won't go into it today because we're running out of time. So you know, there is another topic, a more recent event I wanted to ask you about, which is, it's been quite hard to find information about this, but last week you told me, Kole Jiaoguan, about tail strike by Eva. And it's funny you told me about this, and I went online and I couldn't find a single thing about this. Not a single thing, no comments, no forums. And for a little while I thought you'd gone crazy and just made it up just to joke, just to play a joke on me. Only recently did I find information. So yeah, I'm curious about this. Can you tell us more about this event? Like, how did it happen?
So you want to know how good Eva Air PR is, right?
And that too, yeah. Maybe, yeah, both things. Because I was more surprised I couldn't find information. So, like, what happened in this event?
Well, you know,
well, how could I not find information about
you know,
it?
As a industrial, I'm part of the airlines. We always make a joke of Eva Air. We always say that their PR is so damn good.
It must be.
Their public relationship is so good. Well, anyway, this Boeing 787. Actually, I would say they are quite Eva Air. They are quite lucky this time, because a couple months ago there's another Boeing 787 got a similar incident, tail strike. But the scratch is too bad, and they have to destroy the whole aircraft. It's like the aircraft is gone.
The whole thing
cannot be fixed.
Wow.
So they have to take out the engines. They can resell the parts, like avionics, navigation systems, all these computers, engines. But the body they have to scrap it.
Yeah, scrap the
it.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
In Chinese we say 杀肉.
Yeah,
杀肉. Yeah. No, 杀肉 is a special terms in Chinese. Like 杀 is kill, right?
Oh,
肉 is meat.
Yeah.
Kill meat. Yeah, 杀肉.
So
it's like the parts cars. We say 杀肉车. So one car we don't drive anymore, but we took all the parts from this car. 杀肉车. So they have to put this aircraft become a 杀肉机. Yeah. So a couple months ago, I think the 南方航空is China 1000. They have a 787, and just a little bit more scratch, and then the whole aircraft gone. Become a 杀肉机.
Just one.
They lose multi-million. Yeah, same tail strike.
Wow.
Yeah, you can Google later.
No,
China 1000. Yeah. So this aircraft gone. No more. Become a 杀肉机. Yeah. Yeah. Become a parts aircraft.
Scrapped completely.
Yeah, yeah.
So it goes to show it goes to show like how safe aviation is. Like a small scratch. Well, I say small. It's not a small.
Yeah.
Course, but most normal people would assume that's just a small scratch. Just buff it out. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Just polish. Yeah.
Just polish it out. But
actually, this situation in my aircraft, because I fly A320, 21. In our traditional aircraft, it can be fixed. Easy.
Easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe just 1 month, 2 months, fix.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the difference then, like?
Because
why
it's
would
a
this
modern
one-
aircraft is made by the carbon fiber composite.
Mhm.
So if you want to fix these parts, you have to cut the whole section. So you lose the whole tail. You have to replace whole tail. Then they figure out if they do this job, they replace the whole tail. The money, is not worth it. So it's
See.
better just sell the engine, sell the avionics. That's it.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. So I would say EVA Air, they are quite lucky this time because they only hit the tail strap protection device.
Oh, wow.
So they just replace the device and second day they can fly again.
Second day.
Yeah, second day,
Second day.
literally second day.
That is very
Because
quick.
EVA Air, they have a company called eGate, EGAT. The
Mhm.
eGate is the special design for fixing the aircraft.
Mhm.
We call major maintenance factories.
Yeah.
So they have this ability to fix all the major parts for Boeing. So literally second day, this the one last week,
Yep.
they went back to service again.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very impressive.
Yeah.
I think it's like quite a testament really to the whole aviation industry, to airplanes. Some people are scared to take planes. They think they're dangerous.
Mhm.
But when you look at it, they are the safest form of transportation.
They are actually they are.
Literally,
Mm.
literally the rate
Mm.
of death and accidents is
So,
the lowest in the
For
world.
example, imagine in 787, also my aircraft A320, we have this called tail strike protection.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So for my aircraft, because A320 designed in 80s, so around 2000 something they introduced this new system. It's when we are pitching too fast or we are pitching too high, the system will say pitch. It's like warning to the pilots, be careful, don't pull again. And for this 787, it's more even modern. They won't let you pull so fast. But of course, if you are doing so rapidly, the system is unable to. They cannot protect everything.
Mhm.
So if you do too fast, still you're gonna to have this kind of tail strike.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is like maximum you can have.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the talking about like the pitch? What's like the optimum pitch rate when taking off?
Well, because I'm not a 787 pilot, but for A320 pilots, we pitch 3 degrees per second.
3 degrees.
So for takeoff, we usually aiming for 15 degrees. So we will pitch up to 15 in 5 seconds.
15 and 5
Yeah,
seconds. Okay.
yeah. So that's our, I'm talking these figures actually is on the book.
Yeah.
So which means I just want to prove you that I'm a good pilot who study hard.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
but usually when we are learning the aircraft, when you are pulling too fast, your instructor will tell you slow down, gentle. Yeah, and we will practice in the simulators. So we know we can feel that. We can feel the aircraft. So sometimes when the loaders they loading the aircraft, because before we take off, we need to set up the trims. We need to set up the takeoff settings. And if the load sheet is different from the actual loading, when I take off, I can feel it. Because I fly this aircraft for many years. So for example, today I pull the stick, and then I feel, why today so pitch so fast? I will release a little bit to reduce the pitch rate, because I feel today is different.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is when you fly this car for a long time, you can feel it.
So it's kind of after a long time, we call it intuition, right?
Yeah,
intuition.
it's
just a feeling.
Yeah.
You don't need a book to tell you. You just know.
In Chinese, we call 人机合一.
Ah.
The human and machine united together. Yeah, 人机合一.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good
because you
expression.
fly this aircraft for a long time, then you know today is different. You know something wrong. Yeah. So it's not for example, one thing. As a pilot, we need to do the walk around.
Oh yes.
Like inspection
pre-flight
before each
yeah.
flights. Do you know why? For example, do you know before we take off, before the pilots take over the aircraft, the engineering department like 2 or 3 engineers, they will inspect this aircraft. And then when we go to the cockpit, the engineer say, oh, they will say, oh, Captain, today the aircraft, we just inspect, everything is good. Blah, 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 blah. Then, okay, now the aircraft is yours. We take over the aircraft from the engineers. But why? Why we still need to inspect this aircraft? Because, engineers, they are professional. They fix the aircraft as their profession. So they tell us, okay, Captain, this aircraft is good. Why we need to inspect? How do you think?
It's got to be just about making a habit. It kind of reminds me of something maybe it's something like in the army. Kind of side note, but like in the army, they have a gun and they'll check to see if it's loaded.
Yeah.
And it's not. They give it to their comrade over their friend there. Even though the first person checked, they will check again. They give it to the third person. They check again to make sure it's not loaded. And even though they see that person, it's just a habit of like you just have to know what's going on with your plane.
Okay.
Is it that?
Similar things. But I like to make a joke. I say because this engineer, they were not on board. When take off, we are the one on board.
Okay.
So
it's
human. It's a human. Being a human. Because for example, if this engine's leaking some oil or hydraulic leaking, the book said if certain rate, it can be dispatched. The aircraft can go. But as an engineer, if they grounded this aircraft, the company will ask this engineer, why you grounded? Why you cause delay? In airline we call OTP, on time performance. This OTP is how to say that? It's like
a bonus. Like if you get there on time.
Not bonus, it's like punish. If you don't get on time, you got punish.
Okay, it's a punishment instead. Okay.
Yeah, so we have to. This OTP thing is like紧箍咒.紧箍咒is like. Do you see some of the Chinese tradition? There's a monkey. 西游记. Yeah, the monkey, right?
The monkey,
There's something on his head.
It's like to weigh him down.
Yeah.
Is that the thing? It reduces his power.
Yeah.
Right?
That thing is the thing to OTP to us. So if we delay, we have to explain to the company why we delay this time. And how many minutes delayed. Each takeoff, we need to mark how many minutes delayed. For example, 7 minutes. And how many minutes from this 7 minutes is due to engineer? How many of these 7 minutes is due to the boarding? And then the company will blame to the engineer team, why you cause 5 minutes delay? And they will blame to the ground staff, why you cause this 2 minutes delay? That's the OTP. Wow. And so try to think, if this engineer, he see leaking of these engines, and because of this OTP, he might, twist a little bit. Because for the manual it says 10 seconds can be like for example 1 minute 60 seconds it can drop two drops of this fluid. But if he sees 3 drops, maybe he will let it go. Maybe because he don't want to cause delay. Because he cause delay, then company will chase his department, his boss, his manager will chase him. Why you cause delay? So maybe he was, pretend he didn't see 1 drop. Because 2 drop and 3 drop, it's very similar. He will pretend he didn't see that. But as a pilot, we will be the one flying. So when I see the dropping, and then I will count it. And for example, if the book said 60 seconds to drop, and I see second drop dropping at exactly 60 seconds, I will not let it go. Because I will take more conservative ways. But for engineer, they will say, this captain is 2 drop in 60 seconds. It's sharp on the 60 seconds. So it can be dispatched. So it's like, because he will not on the board. He will not on the aircraft taking off. So that's why pilots, we always walk around before flights.
Wow.
Because that's our life.
Yeah.
And then back to our story. So because, as a pilot, we saw this aircraft too many times. For example, if I fly 1,000 times, I walk around maybe 500 times. So today is anything abnormal, I will see. So for me, I'm just, relax, walking. But today, something different. And then I will try to figure out why this aircraft looks different to me today. Then usually something happened. Yeah. So that's why we can find out when you fly this aircraft so many times, you have this attachment with the aircraft.
So connection.
Connections, yeah.
Have you ever had to make that decision? You ever had to cancel, call off a flight because of a problem?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Many times. For example, one time when I do the walk around, I found out there's a hole on the tail, the vertical things.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell? There's a hole. And then, so I use my iPhone, zoom in, and there really a hole on the panels. So I took photo and I go back to the cockpit. I said, Captain, everything is good, but there's a hole on the tails. And then I showed him the photo. He said, oh, okay. And then he said, okay, you take over the cockpit preparations, and he go back to the tail. But I didn't do the preparation for him because I know there will be no flights because there is hole, small holes. And then we figure then the engineer took the elevators lift, so he had to lift up like about 3 floors high to the tails, and there he figured out the hole. There's a broken panels, so we have to cancel the flights. And during the COVID, my friend, he's a captain, and during his walk around, he found out the bird net in the we have ailerons, right?
Yeah.
The ailerons attached to the wing, there is some gap. So he found out that why there is a trees stick out with the ailerons. And imagine before he walk around, engineer already walk around. Yeah. So
Wow.
that's why as a pilot we need to physically see the aircraft. Imagine before I walk around, my engineer also walk around this aircraft. Why they didn't see the hole?
Why didn't you see the bird's nest? Did you say?
Yeah. My captain he saw the bird's nest, but
No
actually
way.
the bird's nest is inside the gap.
Yeah.
But there is a stick outside the ailerons.
Yeah.
So my captain he said, why there is a stick on the wing?
Yeah. And then you say that there were engineers who walk around
Yeah,
before them.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
why
they
they
notice that.
Because before pilot takeover, there will be always engineer prepare the aircraft. Engineers, they will always prepare the aircraft, make sure everything is okay, and then they will hand over the aircraft to the pilot in the cockpit. There was a captain today. This aircraft we take over. We checked, everything is good, and the logbook we sign. They need to sign the logbook. They do the inspection. They sign off the aircraft. And then we take over, then we sign again. Means we take over the aircraft.
Right. So after the engineers finish and they say, okay,
Yeah,
it's yours, it's your responsibility.
Then there's
now.
a bird's nest in the wing.
That's your responsibility now. Even if you take off, they've said, okay, it's yours. It's your responsibility to find out. So then what happens then? So like you call off the flight, you cancel the flight. Also there's big inspection, a big investigation kind of thing. And like I don't say like do you get in trouble, but they must ask you a lot of questions too. And
Well, actually no.
no.
Actually for us no, because it's we will say in my industry we use AOG, aircraft on ground. So any defects we put it AOG, aircraft on the ground. So we can go.
Oh really?
Job finished.
Wow.
So actually we like AOG.
You get paid.
Yeah, we get paid, and because you reported the duty already, so there will be no more duty for you. So job done.
No way. Okay.
So for example, today you're
nice.
supposed to fly to Hong Kong from Taiwan, Taiwan to Hong Kong back to Taipei, but there's a AOG, the aircraft gone, finish, flight cancel. job finished.
Okay, wow. And that's it, you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
Okay, that's a surprise. I thought you might get asked a couple of questions or...
No more questions. No questions because not even take off.
Yeah.
We will be questioned if we start the engine.
Okay.
Okay. Because start engine, then it's
your responsibility.
By the law, by the air laws, our responsibility starts from when we are taxi the aircraft with our own power, engine power. So when we start the engine, when we taxi, that's called flight start. So our flight never starts. So actually our job never starts. So there will be no questions.
Okay.
And one thing I like, to stay in Europe, during the go around, my company they have a super nice policy. They say we encourage go around. If you go around, no question asked. So for example, if you are so silly you forgot to lower your gear, and then you have to go around, come back to landing, no events, the company will ask you, hey, 可乐教官, why you go around? No question asked.
Okay.
This is mentioned in our manual, in the Bible for the pilots. So if you go around, no question asked. It's in the manuals.
That's really interesting. How does that make you feel as a pilot compared to if you were to get asked questions? How would you feel?
I only done maybe one go around in my whole career. My last go around is in in Asia companies. I remember that day we go around because my captain, he couldn't slow down. This captain, I trust him so much. He's from SQ, Singapore Airlines. He's really fantastic pilot. He's a good personality, good skills, good knowledge, and so I trust him so much. So that day he's flying. He's the one pilot flying. I'm the monitoring pilots. So I trust him so much. So I didn't monitor too many things. I just lay back, relax. So he say, "Oh, 可乐教官, gear down, flight 3, flight 4." Then we realized he lowered the gear too slow, too late. So we couldn't slow down. So we fly so fast. So then we have to go around. Okay, we went around. We come back for landing. Nothing happened. Finished. And then I remind him. Say, "Hey, Captain, do we need to write a report? Okay." He said, "No, go around is a normal procedure. In Singapore Airlines, it's normal. No question asked."
Okay.
So we thought, okay, job done, finished.
Time to go home.
Then 2 days later, chief pilot called him. "Captain, why you go around?"
Okay.
And Captain, I review your flight radar. Why you lower your speed so slow? Next time do better. Yeah, that's chief pilot called him. So my captain called him. He just complained to me to the chief.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. That's a culture in Asia. You go around, then they will ask you, "Captain, why you go around? Do next time do better." Yeah.
But how do you think that makes a difference for you? Like, what's the attitude, or like, how does it make you feel if you get pressure compared to just go around? Is there a difference?
So as an Asian pilot, we like to cheat. So for example, I learned these bad tricks. If we are doing the approach and our target speed, for example, our target speed is 150 knots, and we must be stabilized before 1,000 feet. So stabilized meaning that we need to reach less than 160 knots on this height. So if my target is 150, I need to reach, because we are reducing the speed, right? So our speed was 190, 180, 170, 160. We need to reach in 160 or below when we are reaching 1,000 feet. So I learned the trick. If we are approaching 1,000 feet and we are still fast, then I will increase my target speed. So I will increasing my target speed to 160. So then my buffer become 170. Then I will punch the setup, slowly reduce my targets back to 150.
Okay.
So we are stabilized.
By definition.
Yeah, by definition, by the book. But actually, I'm cheating.
Oh my God.
So that's the bad habits I learned, because when I go around, then my chief pilot will ask you, 可乐教官, why you go around?
Yeah.
Then I don't want to explain to him, so I cheat.
Oh my god.
So that's the bad habits I learned from my HR companies.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's terrifying to hear.
Yeah.
That's really worrying to hear that. Oh my god, I can't
Yeah.
believe you just told me that.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
in Europe company we don't need to do that. We just go around.
Yep.
We go around, we win back and come back for landings and job done. Yes, I burn more fuel. That's so what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
No, because my chief pilot cannot call me. 可乐教官, why you go around?
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Chief, I thought the book say no question asked. Why you ask me? That's European styles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an eye opener.
Yeah.
I won't lie. That's an eye opener to hear that. So, but it goes to show the importance of like kind of letting pilots be in control, have a sense of freedom, right?
I think our time is already.
Yeah, let's start wrapping things up actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll kind of cut just.
I think we already talked a lot today. So maybe we can put something left for the next time. And we want to discuss the pilots' attitudes and bad attitudes and how we mitigate these attitudes. We see you guys in next time. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you guys.
Bye
See you next time. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.